everyone, this is a video about hazard perception, and my outfit this morning as I left the house made me think I need to make a video about the pink splodge, right? So my interpretation of hazard awareness and things pulling out of you on you and you having to brake suddenly, which you'll learn about in all of your hazard perception videos if you haven't actually started driving yet. It's basically, the hazard perception video is when a car comes out in front of you, or a pedestrian or some other hazard, and it makes the car slow down, right? Now, I liken this to something that is unusual, something that's a bit bizarre. So if you had a bucket of black balls and then you put one pink one in, you'd notice the pink one, right? Straight away. If you had a black and white picture and I came along and got my pink like paint and slapped it on the paint on the picture, you'd see the pink splodge, right? So I've been calling it the pink splodge because I'm a girl and it's got to be pink, right? So I've been calling it the pink splodge for ages. So when me and my students are driving along and then somebody pulls out, it's a pink splodge. Because after a while, when you get into all of this driving, I've got to tell you, it's really easy, right? It becomes so easy in the end. After you've practiced and practiced and practiced, it all becomes subconscious. It just becomes a pattern that you follow. And then you'll listen to your music, or you'll have conversations with your friends, or you'll drive places and you've forgotten even how you got there because it's just so easy, right? In the end, I know that sounds bonkers, but it will just become so easy. Driving is easy. The reason why I can do my job is just because it's patterned. It's just patterned. Every turn that we make is MSPSL. Every emerge that we do from a junction is LADA, L-A-D-A. Look, assess, decide, act. Mirror, signal, position, speed, look, right? There's patterns everywhere. Prepare, observe, move, moving off from the side of the road, mirror, signal, manoeuvre. It's just patterns. I can be a teacher because it's patterns, patterns, patterns. So when you're driving along, some people are going to not do the pattern, right? So let's just say you're on a motorway and somebody's weaving in and out of traffic. They're not following the correct pattern. So the black and white picture has now a pink splodge on it because this crazy person is just weaving in and out of the traffic. So they're a pink splodge. Or if you're driving down the road and then somebody comes out of a junction and they pull out in front of you, whether it was on purpose or not, it's a pink splodge. Now, with all of this pink splodge stuff and all of this hazard awareness conversation, your driving instructor has got so much experience, yeah? They know that where the pink splodges can come from, right? Which you will be able to do as well. Your driving instructor looks very, very far ahead and they think there's a turn on the left. A pink splodge could come out of it and muck up my student or muck up my or my drive if I'm driving. Or somebody here may change lanes badly. The pink splodge lives here. So you can kind of like start to preempt when your pink splodge is going to happen, when people are going to break the rules or make mistakes, yeah? And that's why your mirrors are a really good idea to keep up to date with, because you're basically looking for people to make mistakes, yeah? Mistake 1, mistake 2, mistake 3, yeah? I call it something else when I'm in the car with my students, but for YouTube, mistake 1, mistake 2, mistake 3 will do, right? You'll have to be my student to know what I really call it. But you're basically looking for people to either make mistakes, or they're doing things on purpose, or they're breaking the rules and they're making themselves a pink splodge. Now, when I started to become a YouTuber, I made a decision not to do mock tests with people. I don't want to, I'm not interested. Yeah, people have contacted me directly and said, can you record me to do a mock test with me? I want to be on your YouTube. No, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be doing that. But I'm also not going to be recording pink splodges today because I don't want to throw anyone under the bus. We all make mistakes, yeah? People are going to pull out in front of me today, yeah? People are going to walk out in front of me. Things are going to happen and there's going to be loads of pink splodges, but I'm not going to present this video with people making those mistakes because, you know, those people have their privacy and they may have made a mistake and I just don't feel like I want to do that. So anyway, moving swiftly on. Pink splodges are where people like, you know, make mistakes or they're breaking the rules or whatever. Now, the point of this video is the more you drive, the more practice you have, and the more pink splodges you see, you're going to lock into your memory. You're just going to keep on locking them into your memory. Lock, lock, lock. That happened at this junction. That happened at this roundabout. That happened at this. what did I say, T-junction, that happened at this major to minor turn, that happened on this changing of lanes. Like, the pink splodges will happen, and then you lock them all into your memory, and then you just have this kind of vault of like situations, of experiences. And then the next time you drive past a turn, you'll be like, there could be somebody that pulls out in front of me here. So what I'm trying to say to you is you need to practice, practice, practice. If you are at a certain sort of standard in the car with your driving instructor, and you can handle the car on your own, I strongly suggest that you go out in your own car with your parents, your friends, your colleagues, people who love you and they care about you. And I strongly suggest more practice. Now, I know that driving instruction has become very expensive. I am aware, right? That's why that's another reason why I'm on YouTube, because I'm giving out free information for you to learn to drive. It means something to me, right? I'm going to die one day, and I want this information to be with you. It's important to me for some reason. I don't want to just teach one-to-one. I want to teach widely. I want lots of people to have this information. So I give you the information for free, and I strongly suggest that you practice, practice, practice all the time with your loved ones and your family. You're going to need a car anyway. Go and buy one, right? And practice in it. And that will keep the costs down, because I know that driving instruction is extremely expensive, and it's going to be hard for you to see your driving instructor 2 times a week, 3 times a week, obviously. Even we can't afford that, right? We can't afford that. But if you practice, right, you've bought your insurance and you've got a willing participant to come out with you and be your accompanying driver, get out there and practice, guys, because it's the practice that's going to make you know where the pink splodges are, where the mistakes of other people are. And you are obviously going to connect to your car, know how it works, and be able to do all these things more patterned and more subconsciously, because you've done it 1,000 times. Yeah. It's just practice, 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 guys. I really hope this information helps you, and I hope my outfit has helped you. Yeah, everything's pink in my car. Everything. That's just something that you have to put up with if you learn to drive with me, right? But you're watching me on YouTube, so maybe that saved you. All right, guys. So I hope this information helps you, and I'll see you on the next one.